So someone sent me this and I wanted to make a video about this. By the way, I have really smart subscribers. I try to read your comments when I can, and you guys give me really good stories and info. And somebody sent me this through my Facebook. Sometimes I can read it and get to it, sometimes I can't. But it's basically about a law that's being drafted, a bill that's being drafted that could be a law that's basically going to require anybody that owns a gun or is going to purchase a gun to turn over their social media information. And you know that's some bullshit, because they're going to go after truthers. They're going to go after people that are anti-government. They're going to go after people that are conservatives. They're going to let the crazy Antifa motherfuckers have all the guns, okay? This isn't going to solve anything. So I'm reading the link. It says it was drafted by New York State Senator Kevin Parker and Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. There should be more restrictions on how guns are purchased. Paul McQuillan, director of the Buffalo chapter of New Yorkers Against Gun Violence, told reporters, "We should have more background checks. We have background checks. These people are so retarded. I mean, I'm tired of all these celebrities and people talking about gun control when they live in safe neighborhoods and you know, they have security guards, you know, and security everywhere they go. They're just so delusional and so detached. I just don't really, you know what to think anymore, except either they're really dumb and naive, or they are corrupt themselves, and they're really, you know, for the agenda of getting the guns and getting power away from people to defend themselves. You know, a lot of the people that are, you know, do these shootings, you know, a lot of them are SSRI drugs. They don't talk about that because the pharmaceutical industry has such a hold on this country, and it has its tentacles in every area of government that you know, that can't possibly be a factor that's brought up. Or, you know, some of them is MK Ultra people, which I'm not saying if you're in the military or MK Ultra, but a lot of people that are MK Ultra are in the military because they either voluntary or involuntary are experimented on, and a lot of veterans that have PSD are prime candidates for having, you know, for MK Ultra, because what has to happen is you have to be traumatized, and then from that trauma you can basically you control people's minds, but you would have to fragment their personalities and then set another personality, and kind of like through hypnosis or basically forcing a split personality. And you know, whenever you want to create a shooting or something, you know, you basically trigger one of these people to go off. You trigger them. A lot of these people are triggered. They're not just doing it for shits and giggles because they're mad at the government. I think a lot of them are purposely triggered. Now, every once in a while, you might have somebody that goes off, but to me, I think it's just really rare, because a lot of these, like, you know, shootings are carefully planned. You're not always being told the official story. I mean, the official story that you're told is basically they always leave things out. There are always holes in them. So, I mean, one interesting thing I want to note about the last shooting in California is that a group of people that were at that shooting were also at the Vegas shooting. Go figure. So how easy would it be to monitor people through their social media, through their phones, that were at that shooting, that is actually, you know, giving information out to people that they want silenced by, you know, knowing where they are through their social media and killing them, right? Because what are the odds of you being in 2 mass shootings in your life? Very, 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 very slim, right? Being in one is slim enough, but being in 2, you know, just a note, okay? I just think that's very weird. And even at the Batman shooting, there was a lady that was involved in another mass shooting too. She was in the theater. If you guys don't remember that one, she was involved in another shooting, was a witness there. Because when these mass shootings happen, you know, the news media gives you one story, and then especially if it's huge, you're going to have a lot of loose ends that you need to be tied up, because there are going to be people that are talking about things that the mainstream media doesn't want people to know about. Like, you know, so I mean, I have a cousin that was in Vegas, and they know people that, you know, were there, and they were telling them things that the mainstream media was not reporting. So if you know people, if you have a mass shooting, if you're trying to keep a certain narrative, and you have people that have survived that are, you know, kind of corrupting that narrative that you don't want told, wouldn't it be convenient to kill them some other way? I'm just saying, you know, call me conspiracy theorist, but I mean, I don't, at this point, I think people are incredibly naive to not even entertain the thought that that type of plotting goes on in today's society. I mean, are you still two, or are you like a grown-ass man or woman? I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to put the link below. Look at this and let me know what you think. This is some bullshit. I don't hope it doesn't go through. But yeah. All right, guys. That's it. Peace, truth, love. Bye-bye. Mwah.